Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Charles Verge. I'm the Vice President of the Canadian Association of Philatelic Exhibitions that are known as Capex. Its president, David McLaughlin, who's sitting over here, and I welcome you to Capex 22, the world's first international single-frame exhibition. Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs. Mon nom est Charles Verge, vice-président de l'Association canadienne des expositions philatéliques, mieux connue sous le nom de Capex. Au nom de David McLaughlin, le président, je vous accueille chaleureusement à Capex 22, la première exposition mondiale des collections en cadre. Buenos días, señoras y señores. Mi nombre es Charles Verge, vicepresidente de la Asociación Canadienne de Exposiciones Filatélicas, más conocida como Capex. En nombre de David McLaughlin, su presidente, doy la bienvenue a Capex 22, la primera exposición internacional de marco único del mundo. It is traditional now in Canada to acknowledge the land that we're sitting on or where we are for our native people.
That was yours, right?
So we acknowledge the land we are meeting on in this traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississauga, the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and it's now home to many diverse First Nations. You know, it's Métis people, thank you. We also acknowledge that Toronto is covered by Treaty 13 of Mississauga's Credit. Nous reconnaissons que la terre sur laquelle nous nous réunissons est le territoire traditionnel de nombreuses nations, notamment les Mississaugas du Crédit, les Anishinaabe, les Chippewa, les Haudenosaunee et les Wendat, et abrite maintenant de nombreux peuples diversifiés des Premières Nations, des Inuits et des Métis. Nous reconnaissons également que Toronto est ouvert par le traité 13 avec les Mississaugas du Credit. More than 400 one-frame exhibits from over 30 countries are in competition. Exhibitors must tell the complete story in 16 pages. They are competing in 14 different classes, from postal history to thematics. I encourage you to visit the exhibition and the exhibitors' work, so you will find it fascinating. They can be found in Constitution Hall and in rooms 104A and 104B. Plus de 400 collections un quart sont en compétition venant de plus de 30 pays. Les collectionneurs doivent développer leur sujet en seulement 16 pages. Ils, elles, compétitionnent dans 14 classes différentes, de l'histoire postale à la thématique. Je vous encourage à visiter leurs travaux. Vous trouverez le tout fascinant. Les collections se trouvent dans le hall Constitution et dans les salles 104A et 104B. On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to thank Canada Post, the Canadian Stamp Dealers Association, the Vincent Greens Philatelic Research Foundation, the dealers, the sponsors, societies, donors, and the volunteers who have helped make this event a realization. Au nom du comité organisateur, j'aimerais remercier Poste Canada, l'Association canadienne des détaillants dans Timbre Poste, la Fondation Green, les marchands, les commanditaires, les sociétés philatéliques, les donateurs et les volontaires qui ont ensemble aidé à réaliser ce projet. Capex is under the patronage of the Federación Interamericana de Filatelia and received recognition from the Federación Internacional de Filatelia. Unfortunately, both presidents of these organizations who were to speak today have been felled by illness. In the case of one, it is COVID. In the case of others, emergency surgery. I would like to share with you some comments received from Bernard Destin, President of the FIP, for the occasion. Capex est sous le patronage de la Fédération interaméricaine de philatélie et a reçu reconnaissance de la Fédération internationale de philatélie. Malheureusement, les deux présidents de ces sociétés qui devaient parler aujourd'hui ne sont pas présents, un à cause de Covid et l'autre par une opération urgente. J'aimerais vous donner quelques mots du président de la FIP. I'm so sad that I'm unable to attend Capex. On the last day of Helvetia in Milano, I awoke with painful left eye and loss of vision. I had no prior warning and had received clear bill of health only 4 weeks before. Upon my return to Australia, I was barred from flying and immediately underwent an operation. I know many of you will have a list of judges from previous assignments or judging your collections who might be called one-eyed in their assessments. I have no desire to be added to your list. Capex is a unique exhibition, being the first World One-Frame FIP recognition exhibition ever. I'm so grateful to the Royal Philatelic Society of Canada for picking up my idea and running with it, and for the huge support of the North American stamp trade. Thank you so much. I'm certain there will be this will be the first but not the last World One-Frame exhibition. I know that you will be all well catered for in Toronto, as I was in my previous visits to Toronto and Canada, a great philatelic Canadian city. Bernie Meston, FIP President. The Inter-American Federation, is represented by its Vice President, Dr. Yanil Khoury. I invite Dr. Khoury to say a few words. La FIAF est représentée par son vice-président, Dr. Yanil Khoury. Je l'invite à dire quelques mots.
Good morning. I'm here representing the Inter-American Federation of Philately, and on behalf of all collectors from the Americas, I want to thank you for attending and the organizing committee of Capex for putting together this wonderful show, essentially bringing people together, not just from the Americas, but from all over the world. Soy el representante de la Federación Interamericana de Filatelia, que le da el patrocinio a esta exhibición, y de parte de los coleccionistas de América quiero agradecerles su participación y especialmente al comité organizador de Capex por atraer a la gente, juntar a la gente y por poner esta exhibición pionera, la primera en el mundo, por lo que quiero desearles a todos que tengan un buen show. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Muito obrigado. Merci beaucoup.
Canadian philatelists are represented internationally by its national federation, the Royal Philatelic Society of Canada. The Royal Philatelic Society of Canada is the official host of this event. Les philatélistes canadiens sont représentés par la Fédération nationale au niveau international, la Société royale de philatélie du Canada. La Fédération est l'hôte officiel de cette exposition. I invite its president, Ed Croft, to say a few words. J'invite maintenant son président, Ed Croft, à dire quelques mots.
Thank you very much, Charles. Hello, everyone. Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs. On behalf of the Royal Philatelic Society of Canada, I take great pleasure in welcoming you all, philatelists and visitors from around the world, to Capex 22, being held for the next 4 days here in Toronto. I think I can say for all of you, we're all excited to see an international stamp exhibition being held in Canada for the first time since 1996. Capex 22, as Charles mentioned, is being hosted by the Royal Philatelic Society of Canada. The Society was founded in 1887 as Canada's national stamp collecting society The Society is a spokesperson for all stamp collectors in Canada. Membership in the Society is open to anyone, a beginner or an advanced collector. The exhibition, as Charles mentioned, as Yamil mentioned, is being held under the patronage of FIAF and with recognition of the FIP. I thank both of those organizations for their support and for their encouragement. I also want to extend great thanks to Her Excellency, the Right Honorable Mary Simon, CC, CMM, COM, OQ, CD, the Governor General of Canada, for serving as both the Royal Patron of the Royal Philatelic Society of Canada and as patron for Capex 22. Now, many other thanks are also in order. First, thank you to all the exhibitors, judges, dealers, volunteers for your tireless efforts. Thanks also to Canada Post and other sponsors and financial contributors who helped make this event possible. Thank you also to the City of Toronto. But I would be remiss if I didn't thank all of the local, national, and international stamp collecting philatelic clubs, societies, and other organizations which make things happen in our hobby on a daily basis. And I look across the room and see many of you from these organizations. You have provided financial and emotional support for this event and to all of us throughout this pandemic, which has taken so many and its toll over the last couple of years. I especially salute the members of the Royal Philatelic Society of Canada. Your continuing support of this event and our society is most appreciated. No effort has been spared to ensure the exhibition's success and to make Capex another milestone in the history of Canadian and world philately. I sincerely hope that this exhibition will be a source of cooperation, understanding, and will promote an exchange of views, knowledge, and friendly relations among its participants. Not too many arguments about color of stamps or perforations on stamps. We're all friends here. We're all going to have a great time. So please bring your friends, please bring your families to the exhibition, whether or not they're stamp collectors. Please spread the word to collectors about the opportunity to attend an international stamp show in Canada for the first time in 26 years. The outstanding catalog for the show highlights the events and the exhibits for the first international world one-frame stamp exhibition. Now, I'm making an inspired plea to all of you who are attendees. Please attend the seminars, enjoy the society meetings and tables, browse the many remarkable, outstanding one-frame exhibits, enjoy your friends and colleagues, meet new people, and patronize the dealers. I wish all of you from out of town an interesting and enjoyable visit to our great country, and I look forward to seeing all of you at the show. Merci and bonne chance.
Now it's time for the big event. Canada Post's launch of new stamps on the occasion of Capex 22. C'est maintenant l'heure du grand déploiement des nouveaux postes de Poste Canada à l'occasion de Capex 22. Bronwyn Graves, the newly minted Director of Stamp Services at Canada Post, will now take over and officiate the stamp launch. She will be helped by Dr. Jean Wang, member of the Stamp Advisory Committee. Je vous présente maintenant la nouvelle directrice des timbres et du service Connex à Poste Canada, qui prendra la charge du lancement des nouveaux timbres postes. Elle sera accompagnée du Dr. Jean Wang, membre du comité consultatif pour les timbres postes. Merci.
I'm a little short of this gentleman. Thank you, Charles, and good morning, everyone. My name is Bronwyn Graves, and I'm the new Director of Stamp Services at Canada Post. Je suis absolument ravie d'être ici aujourd'hui pour représenter Post Canada. After so many months of lockdown and travel restrictions, I know you're looking forward to connecting with old friends and making new ones who share your interest in stamps and the stories that they tell. I will confess that this is my first Stamp Show. It is a real pleasure to have the opportunity to meet so many of you and to launch our vintage travel poster stamps at Capex 22. As both a former student of history and a public historian and a former history teacher, I'm very proud of the work that Canada Post is doing to shine a light on the diverse achievers and artists, history and culture, and the many inspiring stories that make this country unique. Chaque temple que nous émettons donne aux Canadiennes et aux Canadiennes l'occasion d'en apprendre plus sur notre histoire et faire un nouveau voyage de découverte. The beautiful stamps that we're unveiling today certainly speak to that journey, as they invite you to travel back in time to celebrate the golden age of commercial art and tourism in Canada. In the early 20th century, the expansion of the railway and the advent of the automobile made our vast nation much more accessible to travelers. Il n'a pas fallu longtemps pour que des gens comme vous et moi, d'ici et d'ailleurs, commencent à passer leurs vacances à explorer nos villes dynamiques et la magnifique beauté naturelle que nous entoure. Railway and steamship companies like Canadian Pacific were eager to foster this boom and commissioned illustrators and designers to create eye-catching ads promoting the luxury and adventure that awaited them around every corner. C'est l'héritage de cet âge d'or du voyage et de l'art commercial que nous célébrons aujourd'hui. As a set, the stamps feature 5 reproductions of eye-catching posters that take us by train and by cruise ship, from the Rocky Mountains to the East Coast, from the Great Lakes to Mont Tremblant, to Toronto's own Royal York Hotel. And I can't wait to share them with you. Mais avant de dévoiler les timbres, je veux remercier les spécialistes qui nous ont aidés. They include Mark H. Choco, Professor Emeritus at École de Design Université du Québec at Montréal, and Brian Donnelly, a professor in the Department of Design at Sheridan College. Ces magnifiques vignettes ont été conçues par la maison montréalaise Paprika. And at 4 p.m. today, I encourage you to join the team from Paprika and Canada Post Design Manager Gary Bielik for a seminar about the design process that brought these stamps to life. And now, I'd like to invite Dr. Jean Wang, a member of Canada Post Stamp Advisory Committee, to join me on the stage to help unveil the stamps.
Thank you very much, Bronwyn and Jean. The 5 stamps also come in a souvenir sheet, which bears the logo of Capex 22. It accompanies 2 previous souvenir sheets that Canada Post was kind enough to add the Capex 22 logo. The Blue Nose souvenir sheet of June 2021 and the Calla Lily souvenir sheet of March of 2022. Canada Post has graciously put together a souvenir pack of all 3 souvenir sheets, and it's available exclusively here at the show in their booth. I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it's a lovely product, as Canada Post usually does. So I encourage you help promote Canada, Capex 22 by buying these stamps and also buying any Canada Post product. Their booth is full of good, lovely things. The show floor will open at 10 o'clock. So in the meantime, those of you who don't have the registration badge should go to the registration desk and get it. And spend your time looking at different things outside here in the lobby with the society booths, and certainly buy products. So thank you very much, everybody, for attending. Have a good day, have a good weekend, and thank you very much for coming to Capex.
Please.